Hi everyone, this is Debbie with Plan.Do.Repeat. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I'm going to be doing something different to my book, my composition notebook. I realized it's, I think, the last day of January, and I haven't made my year notebook journal for, because I make one every single year that has just the months. So this would be my monthly composition notebook, and I mark all the different bills and things that we do throughout the month, just the month. And I keep these through the years so that I know what happened, a quick look-see instead of a daily or a weekly. So that's what I'm doing today, but I'm going to be doing something different. So this is what I'm going to start it out with, okay? And then I've already put some sticky, double-sided sticky tape on here. And I'm going to be, and I did it on all the pages that are going to be affected for this, because I'm going to be doing the months, January, February, March, like that. But I was looking for something. This is interesting. I was looking for something for another project, and I came across these things. Look at this. Okay, so I don't know about y'all, but I used to belong to a couple of groups where we traded napkins, and I still have a drawer full of these. And some of these I haven't even opened yet. So, I said, okay, this is it. You know, this year I'm going to use up what I have. So, I decided that I got this at Goodwill, that I'm going to go through and use what I have. This is from Tuesday morning. Now, it's marked $179, but I did not pay $179. I don't know what I paid for it. This is from Tuesday morning as well. I don't know what this is from, but there's the numbers. This one is $1.99. I don't know where this one is from either. $1.49. I think. Well, it looks like material, doesn't it? Huh. But that's so pretty, isn't it? And then this was from Goodwill. And then I don't know where this one came from. And then this one was from Tuesday morning as well. And then I got these out of 2 packets that were already opened. And I'm not quite sure where I got them. So, yeah. And this one, I think I got from the Dollar Tree. I'm pretty sure it was from the Dollar Tree. And that's what I'm going to use for the cover. Alright, so I'm going to preface this by saying that I don't like putting liquids in my book because they tend to warp, and I don't like that. But we're going to see how this goes. Who knows? It may be a complete mess, and you're going to laugh at me in the end and say, ha ha. But I figured out that maybe I got some wax to put in between. I'm going to put some pages, some papers on top of each of the pages that are going to be affected, because like that, because the paper itself, I know, is just going to get all mushy and a mess. So, and I was just going to put it flat on here, but you could see through it because it's got the black. See? I don't know if you can see it, but I can. So, and I've already taken the second layer of napkin off of this one, and I better believe I'm not going to throw that away. I use those for everything. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the covers off of the glue. I'm kind of nervous. I haven't used liquid on one of my my precious composition notebooks in many years, because I prefer, for a while I used the glue sticks, and on the pages I normally just use glue sticks, but on the cover I use this double-sided sticky tape, and that's it. So this is going to be different for me. Like I said before, you use what you have, okay? And when I first started doing these, I only had liquid glue, so that's what I used. And if that's all you've got, then that's all you're going to use. Don't buy anything extra just to do something like this, okay? I try to tell folks every time I do one of these, use what you have. If you're just starting out, that's okay. What you can do is, I've done this before, get extra napkins when you go to a fast food restaurant, especially if they have like the name of the restaurant on the napkins. Those are even twice as cool. Then you could use those, or you could do something to the napkins that you already have. I've done that before. I like to spray, you know, ink or alcohol inks or whatever you can, whatever you've got, use it. Okay? All right, so I've got this, and I'm going to use my old papers. Here we go. All right, so this is the front. Yes. This is the top, this is the bottom. So I decided I was going to put this on there because I didn't want to cover up a pretty design, you know, by putting the label of the year on there. So, because I got to put, you know, the year on here somewhere. But maybe I could do it like this, or do it like this. No. Okay, so it's either like this or like this. I think I'm going to go like this. So, what I'm using, as my wet stuff, is some just regular old Mod Podge. This is the matte kind. It's not shiny. And what I did was I put it in this container. I don't know what kind of container it was, but I added just a little bit of water to it, just a little bit, so that it would spread better. And that's it. That's all I did. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wet this down, and then I'm going to put this on as I go, because I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to do it. And I'm going to try not to put too much on, because it is watered down. Okay, and I'm just going to plop it on there. Just like that. Okay, and then I put the rest on, and I'm making a mess. I am such a messy crafter. Are y'all messy crafters too? That's a lot more fun when you do it that way. Okay. Alright, so what I like to do after I put it on is I like to put some on top of it. That's just me. You don't have to do that. But it just makes it work for me. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to blow dry this dry, okay? With my blow dryer. So hold on, because it's going to be noisy. I'll be right back. Okay, so this is dry. It kind of wrinkles a little bit, but I'm okay with the little bit. It doesn't look like it at all on this side, so that's pretty cool. So let me just tear a little bit of this off so that we can see what we're doing. Okay, and I'm not going to throw this away either. Okay. Alright. Alright. I'm okay with it. Alright, so now I'm going to try this page. This is what I'm really worried about. But we're going to go with it. And I'm going to show you how I do this one, too. Because this is how the rest of the book's going to be. And I don't know how it's going to go. So we'll see. Oh, yeah, I'm a little anxious. I admit it. That's okay. It's allowed to be nerve-wracking sometimes. All right, so I'm just going to put this on here. Smush it down, smush it down. Now this is just paper that I'm putting on here, so it's going to be, you know, when paper gets wet, you know what paper does when it gets wet, regular paper. So, just be prepared for that. I don't want anybody else freaking out too. Alright, so here we go. I can do this. Oh, I need to pick a napkin, don't I? Duh. Alright. I know all of y'all will be like, oh, I like that one. Oh, I like that one. I do too. I love them. Aren't they beautiful? So let's see. Let's start with this one because I'm intrigued. The color insinuates that it's a material. Where did I get it from? I guess it was a, what do you call it? Tuesday morning. And I must have wrote that 3 layers, so I must have 3 layers on here. So let's see. Doesn't that look like material? I don't know. It looks like linen or something. Uh-oh. Is that going to fit? Yeah, that's going to fit. Okay. Whew. Alright, there's all different kinds of ways to do this. First, I try this. If it doesn't work, then I have a little piece of tape that I had out that I used for the first one that I would use on it. And this has two layers in it. Okay? So, there we go. Okay, so now, how should I place this? Mirrors on top. Or, no, I can't do it this way. Well, I can if I want. I think I'm going to go, well, I could. No, there's not enough room. I think I'm going to put it like this. So I can see at least one of them like this when I open it. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to put a whole bunch this time. I'm going to go ahead and put it all the way on. Okay, here we go, here we go. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit on the front. Now sometimes you have to be really careful if it's a really delicate napkins because it will tear. I have done that. I have torn the heck out of it. But sometimes you can just, you know, fix it, kind of, sort of, you know, where you can put it back where it was supposed to be and glue it down and you can't even tell after it's dried. So, yeah, you can try that, but sometimes it doesn't. So go at your own pace. So I'm going to go ahead and dry this. Hold on. Okay, so I forgot to put the plastic underneath. So the other one underneath, it got a little bit affected, but not too much after I realized I put it under there. But I like how this came out. It feels cool in my hand. It feels rough. You know, I love it. I love it. And here's the back side. See, I think it's going to be okay. I really do. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to glue the rest of the pages. And this one came out fine too, and it feels all rough in my hand. It just, can you see the little bumpies on it? It just feels so good. And this one too, it just, I don't know if you can hear it or not. It just, I love the way it feels. I know, I'm a weird paper freak. But, alright, so I'm going to glue the rest of these pages on, and then I'll be right back. Alright, well, this took forever. I really like how everything turned out, all bumpy but not wavy. I don't know if I would do this again because it took so long. Maybe because I was a little paranoid about it getting wishy-washy. But let's just go through here. Let me put on the last couple of months. I started putting these on. I went, uh-oh, I forgot to bring y'all along. So let me go ahead and put these on. I had to add a couple of extra different kinds of napkins because I had a couple of different sections after the months. So I didn't have any for them, so I added a couple extra. As you can see, these pretty sunflowers weren't included. Let's do and this one was a new one too. Well, I had an adventure when I was printing out my months. I love the site that I print them out from. It's actually called printacalendar.com. Printacalendar.com. Anyway, I get a notification from them every month to, oh wait, what happened? Uh-oh, I think I messed up. Hold on, January, February, March. This is what I did. I skipped. This wasn't December. This is December. I was starting to freak out. Okay, I got it. Here we go. Alright, that should work. Okay, so let's see. December, and then these two were the two new ones. That are going to go up on top because these aren't months. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to put on these last two. I have a couple of ideas. a lot of times I like to keep track of the good things that happen throughout the year, not just on my regular planner that I have monthly, but for my year planner, so that I can keep track, because I like to do that. Anyway, I think maybe that might be one of these. I'm not sure. But that's why I'm putting the tabs up on top instead of the side, because these are different. These are special. And so let's do a flip through. Look how chunky it got. Oh my goodness. And it's a little raggedy. I'm okay with that too. So there we go. That's the top. This is the side. Okay. All right. So this is the front. I need to put a sticker on here. I will find something that I can put on here real quick. Well, let me hold on. I was using these bags. Let me get one of these. I just put it on right now. That'll work. Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure. I think I'm going to use the Fabri-Tac. Oh, there we go. Didn't want to come out. Look at that. It's got a wad around it. Okay. Won't come off my finger. Okay. Since this is bumpy, I don't know if this will stay on here. Let me write, hold on, let me write the year on here before I glue it on. Oopsie, I bumped you. Are you dizzy? All right, let's see. Green. I'm looking in my bag. Yeah, I'm going to do green. Okay, so I'm just going to put the year. $2021. Okay. Now I'm going to stick this on. Uh-oh. What happened? My pokey thing fell out. Yeah, that's not long enough. Okay, let me get... Is that too fat? Yep. Hold on, I think I got one up here. On this one. No, I don't. Well, okay. This is not working, is it? Oh, that's too fat too. Hold on, I know where I have needles everywhere, but I can't find. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. I'm not going to keep this in here because it's not stainless steel and it will rust. And I don't want it rusting in my, where did it go? I don't want to lose it. There we go. Okay. This should work now. Okay. It's a happy little glue bottle now. There we go. And it's official. Alright, now I'm going to do this flip through. Alright. crisis averted, right? Okay, here we go. I'm going to do the flip through now, and this is the front. I decided on that color. I love the color, so I'll be happy with the color for the rest of the year. Then I just stuck some of that leftover lunch bag that I had from the last project that I did, and this was something that I just had sitting on my desk, so I just stuck it on here. So this is January, and like I said, I printed out all of the months, and you notice that there's no January up here. Yep, that's right. I resized these babies, and it just left the name off. So I just went in and made a whole bunch of month names, and there we go. So here's February. Uh-oh. Okay, this is the wrong... Okay, I need to glue this, because this doesn't need to be like this. Ugh. See, this is a walkthrough. Okay. But you know what? I like how it turns out with the names of the month. I like it. I like them. I tore them out and then inked them around the edges, and I think they came out really pretty. So here's March. I did put some washi tape on the edges because they were kind of scrappy after I tore off the leftover napkins. But isn't that pretty? April. Okay. And these are all scrunchy, and it feels good. This is scrappy. I love it. I love it. I love it. So here we go. There's May. Okay. Then June. Isn't that pretty? July. I love this. I love the turquoise. So pretty. It's just all squishy. I just love it. All right. So August, September, October. I had to put something that was kind of spooky for October. So this is not too bad. All right. And then November. I love these. They're so pretty. I love sunflowers. All right. And then December. I thought the red was a good idea. Okay. And then the two extras. So I've got the Eiffel Tower on here. And just a few pages. And then blue. I love this purple next to it. Isn't it gorgeous? And then that's it. So I got my year at the end of January. Right now it's January 29th. So it's almost the end of the month. So it's a good idea to have my year here. So I'm so glad that y'all were able to hang out with me and watch while I made some more mistakes. But I'm really glad with how these turned out. They're just so pretty, and they feel so good, and it feels all squishy, and I just love it. I'm so glad I did it. Anyway, tell me in the comments what you think of this. Have you tried this before? And I know I was a little paranoid about the bumplies and the rumplies, and I think it turned out okay. You know, it's not too bad. I think it'll be fine, and I'm going to be using it all year. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and until next time, peace out.